Hey guys, it's your girl Pokebuffs here. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about pink stuff, girly stuff, godly stuff, all the things. And today we're talking about Animal Crossing, which is legit one of my favorite game franchises of all time. If I want to age myself, I remember going and getting the OG Animal Crossing physical copy on GameCube from Toys R Us way back in the day, and it's just been a very like important game series to my soul. And gotta give it up to the creator because he made that joint and it's fire. So for the 5th year anniversary of Animal Crossing New Horizons, which is absolutely insane that this game came out like 5 years ago. It's wild to me. I decided to make a new island because I don't know, the island I had before, I didn't like the layout as much and I didn't really do a lot with it. I think this is my like 4th island. So this island I am building from scratch and we're going to do it together. I'll be streaming most of it because I love streaming and I love Animal Crossing, and it's one of those games where I just don't get tired of just sitting there and playing and talking to people, and yeah, it's just super fun. So if you want to see me stream Animal Crossing, I'll be on Twitch, same username, Pokepuffs. Verse of the day. Matthew 6:33, seek ye first the kingdom of righteousness and everything else will be added unto you. Basically, look for God, follow God, and he'll give you everything else you need so you don't have to worry. Do I struggle with that? Yes. All the time. But I got a big God, so he got it. And then question of the day, what is your favorite Animal Crossing memory? My first favorite, getting the GameCube one and playing it like constantly. I think second favorite would be playing Animal Crossing New Horizons during like COVID was so fun. I got to meet so many people online and it was really great, and I really miss that kind of Animal Crossing community. Hopefully with the new one it can breed that kind of community again. That'd be super dope. Well, but yeah, without further ado, new island, let's go. I'm calling it Puroland because I want it to be Hello Kitty themed. Now there's not a lot of Hello Kitty items in the game, but there's a lot of like pink and pastel whimsical kind of items around, so we can totally I'm going to have fun with it, and I hope you guys have fun with it too. And yeah, we're just gonna get right into the footage. It's so iconic, the little like opening screen, and it like pans out and then Timmy running. It's so cute, absolutely so cute. This game is just literally cannot express how much this game means to me. Honestly, it got me through a really dark time because COVID sucked, and it just kept me connected to people, and it was just it's a really special game to me. So, and I have like 400, 500 hours in this game. I have a ridiculous amount of hours in this game. If I don't think it'll show up on this Switch. It's on my old Switch, but yeah, I just played this game constantly. So yeah, I always use Pokey. Honestly, that's like my name in a lot of things. Like, it was like pre-Pokey Puffs, and like I just love that nickname. It just suits me. I don't know. I just be poking around. I sat there for a while, like deciding, like, oh, what is it gonna be? It's like, of course I know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be Pokey, duh. Usually I go like blonde, because like that's my preferred hair color of choice. I love being blonde, but I was like, I'm gonna just do black hair. Because I'm gonna change it to pink too, because pink is the other hair color choice that I use in the game like all the time. As you can tell, I'm a huge pink girly lover. And the amount of hairstyles that are in the game, like starting off, just aren't it. But then you get, like, as the game went on, not even just like in the beginning, but when they did all the updates and stuff and like added all those like hairstyles and stuff, it was just so cool seeing all the things that they just added onto the game. It was just it was a magical time when we were running to the internet and be like, oh my gosh, there's a new Animal Crossing update. It was just such a time, man. I really need Nintendo to get it together and give us a new Animal Crossing when the Switch comes out. I feel like that is necessary, and it's like one of their biggest money makers too, so I don't understand why they just choose to ignore it. It's crazy to me. Crazy. But I have hope that they will drop another new Animal Crossing. I mean, hey, if they like money, they know that basically making another Animal Crossing is basically printing money because I will buy it. I love her little blush cheeks. They're so cute. And I don't know, Animal Crossing in the beginning had like a really small like custom like creator thing, but as time went on, they gave you so many more options. It was actually pretty nice. So this time around, usually I would like reset a couple times to see which island layout I like the best, but this time I felt like I didn't really want to, so I settled on one that was kind of like a good distance from the airport, but not like super far. I don't know, I don't like when the main part, like the town hall or whatever, is like super close to the airport and there's no space, because I do like to give like a cool like entrance, and I kind of wanted it a little bit centered, but usually you have to reset like 1,000 times to get like the true centered town center, so I was just like, nah, we're skipping that, we're not doing that. I'm just gonna pick this one that kind of checks off a good amount of the boxes and just go about my life and not just sit here and reset like over and over and over again. Now the question of bringing one thing to the deserted island was kind of funny to me, because I was just like, if it's a deserted island, there's probably food, there's probably, I don't know, I could go swimming, I could entertain myself naturally, but a sleeping bag, comfort, can't beat comfort, love comfort, so sleeping bag it was. And now we get to go off onto our island adventure, and I'm super excited. So watching the flyover is so cute, because it's just like you're literally, I don't know, whenever I go traveling, I love flying over the land and just seeing all of creation. It's just amazing. I love travel. Travel is just so fun, because you get to see different experiences besides your own life that you live every day. You get to see how other people live and interact with other people, and it's dope. So I got the orange airport. I can't remember what the color scheme of the orange airport is. Usually I just end up finding the items on like treasure islands or like trading and stuff like that to get what I want anyway, so I'm not really concerned about the base color. It's been so long I couldn't even remember which one was, so I just again went with the flow. Villager wise, we're trashing everybody because I am not a fan of the jocks, and flow doesn't fit the vibe of what I'm going for. Also, at least with the Sanrio characters, I can get, I believe there's 5 or 6 Sanrio characters, and everybody else can be just like really fun, cute colors. Megan the bear is definitely going to be somebody I'm scooping immediately, because duh, she's got my name, Megan, best name ever. And then also Judy, because I love her and she's so pretty, and I miss having her on my island. I haven't had her on my island in like forever. It's been years. So yeah, it's time to gather some, oh no, it's tent finding time. So gotta find a spot from a tent. I know this is like, again, a lot of people like took a whole lot of consideration into like where your tent's gonna be, but since A, the island's gonna open up more, and B, I'm gonna be able to move my house anywhere I want, I don't really get concerned about this part too much, especially with my tent and then the other people's in the island tent. So everything's gonna change. Everything's gonna change when it's officially Puroland. Okay, meandering around, we have found the spot of our new home. It's quite lovely. I just like putting my house anywhere where there's water. Usually, like at one time I put it by the beach, but I found it too restricting. I like to have a good amount of space around my house, because that way I can build and make it look cute. But until we have the proper tools needed to go in with decorating how I want, it'll just be by water. Pierce's house also by water. I'm just a fan of the water, very much so. And I like this little cozy nook by the beach. I thought that was really cute. Actually, if I had thought about it, maybe I could have put my house over there, but at the same time, it takes a while to unlock moving, so probably not. And I had to keep playing around where I wanted Flo's house, Also to be very careful of not uprooting any fruit trees while I do this, because I need these trees for income. Until we can actually get like a good amount of income, we need the fruit trees to be available to sell stuff. And now that I've helped Flo and Pierce find their way in the world, we must return to Nook and the Nooklings to help them find their place in the world as well. Just kidding. More or less find their sticks and apples for the camp and stuff. Which, funnily enough, Tom Nook in this instance has played the part of a trickster. He says he's going to go and find apples for everybody, and then yet says, hey, can you find these apples for me? And I'm just like, mister, you said that you were going to go find these apples, and you lied to me. Which is fine. When have we known Tom Nook to be upfront about anything? For real, for real. Like, so, it doesn't surprise me. And I like how he just keeps referring to me as a hard worker. It's just like, bro, yes, I am a hard worker, but please don't exploit me. Continues to exploit me for the rest of the time on the island. Terrible. Capitalist, almost, if you will. But it's, honestly, in the beginning, it is a lot slower paced. So I can see, I had talked to people who weren't, like, really into Animal Crossing because they couldn't really get into it because the beginning was so slow. And it's just like, bro, trust and believe. After you get through the introductory periods of, like, most of the Animal Crossing games, that's just when all of the magic happens. It just becomes whatever you want it to be. In the beginning, it's very structured, but then it just becomes whatever you want it to be, which is really cool. Now that we have gotten our wares for the day, we must decide on an island name, and as you know, I'm calling my island PuroPuroland because I want it to be a magical Hello Kitty wonderland of wonder. Now, the other names that these people have thrown out were quite atrocious. I'm not going to hold you. I feel bad because I'm just like, what are these names? I could, if we had to actually vote on these names, I would just be very disappointed in the quality of naming, especially Timmy and Tommy. They just named the islands after themselves. Very vain, but they take after their dad, so that doesn't surprise me. But PuroPuroland it is for this island. Is also, I just think that word is very cute. It just sounds like a very fun and magical, whimsical place where you would want to go. So I felt like it was extremely fitting, regardless. I do feel like in this specific Animal Crossing, it did feel very tutorial-y at the beginning. At least in the other ones, you were just like, alright, Tom Nook's like, hey, can you go start doing tasks for me and living life? And then it's kind of tutorial-y in that way, that this way feels almost Harvest Moon tutorial, where it's like, when you're getting your tools, and they're like, hey, can you go milk this thing? Oh, do you know how to use this shovel? Do you know how to use this watering can? And it's just like, bro, let me live my life. And I get there were a lot of people that had never played Animal Crossing before, so they were they made this tutorial-y because people hadn't played Animal Crossing before, which is like super cool that so many people who had never played before played this game. But I was just like, let me be, let me live, let me do the things. But yes, after a very long period of just gathering, and we can finally get to the meat of the game, which is going out and starting our debt. No, Tom Nook introduces what we owe him in this game, and it's a lot up front, especially when we're just literally all we have is sticks and each other. He's like, 50k, and I'm like, ugh, Tom Nook, why? At least he gives you a phone, though. I thought that was kind of cool that this game introduced the phone. It's pretty functional. You even get more functions as you go throughout the game. So the phone is kind of dope. I just felt like each Animal Crossing title has its own, like, gimmicks and stuff. And the phone felt the most hilarious because you're on a literal deserted island. How does this phone work? Where are there satellites and cell towers? Like, what? Where's the logic here? And in City Folk or any of the other games, it would have made so much more sense to have a phone. But they're like, here you go, deserted island, fully functioning cell phone. Wild. Well, not fully functioning because you can't call. Well, no, you can call someone. You can call emergency services. So yeah, like, fully functioning cell phone, deserted island. Nothing but questions. But it's fine. It's Animal Crossing. It's Animal Crossing logic. It's okay. But now, yes, a bill of living. Tom Nook says, here you go. Here is your... Yeah, it's bad. 50k is pretty bad. So, and fortunately for us, we got to pay in miles instead of money. Because building money in the beginning is quite a slow grind. It's literally just pretty much fruit and fish, fruit and fish, fruit and fish. Now, if you had, which I had a bunch of friends online at this time, so I could go to their islands and get their fruit, which the fruit from other people's islands is worth a lot more than here. But unfortunately, this is not the case, so I will be grinding it out slowly with the fruit on my island. Which is fine. It's one of those things where I was just like, eh. Animal Crossing is better with friends. It is better with friends. But it's all good. Because... yeah. Oh, and also, when I started this game up, I literally did not realize, like, this game is in last year, which is hilarious to me. I did not realize how far behind my Switch was in time because of how much tribe traveling I used to do. I was like, oh my gosh, we're in last year, we're in 2024, that's crazy to me. So, after I finished this playthrough on Twitch, I ended up updating my time because I was like, this is just not gonna work. I would like it to be somewhat consistent. Now, technically, it was July, month-wise it wasn't too different, but the year-wise it was pretty different. So I was like, let me just get back to the time it's supposed to be. And also we unlocked shopping, which is like my favorite thing to do or one of my favorite things to do in life, to be honest. I love shopping. And you get to see like all the like Princess Peach outfits and stuff, which are super cute. I'm definitely gonna get those later on, but I did not feel like spending a third of my money on the hat, the dress, and the shoes. It's like, that's irresponsible use of money starting out. So we will come back and get all of Princess Peach's outfits. And then the seasonal stuff was like, I did not like that hat, and the ship wheel was weird. It's cool if you had like a pirate themed house, which people, I think I've seen that. I think people have done like pirate themed houses. So this game, it's nice because it's like there is something for everyone. Like there's any kind of decor you can imagine is available for people to make the house that they would want. So that in itself is pretty cool. And now, lastly, to shut off the evening, I decided to talk to the people that I would like most to leave my island. But they were nice, and they gave me presents. Also, I just wanted to clear up some of the weeds that were on this island until I realized, like, I'm going to have to time travel forward to get to where I am in the real world. And all these weeds are going to pop back out. So a lot of the footage that I had from the stream was me cleaning up weeds, only to realize, like, oh, once I get back to my normal time, these weeds are going to sprout up immediately. So I was like, dang it, okay. That's super annoying, but it's okay. Because we still have fun anyway. Like, Flo, she's cute if, like, you wanted, like, all purple villagers. That would be a cool island to have, but she just doesn't fit the pastel themed. And Pierce's color is honestly really pretty, but he's a jock, and the jock villagers are, like, my least favorite villagers, period, because all they talk about is working out, and it's just... like, I remember when I was a huge gym rat, and I didn't even talk about working out as much as these guys like to talk about working out. Yeah, that is all for this little playthrough. I really appreciate you guys watching, and I'm so excited to start this new island. If there's anything you want to see on PuroPuroland, let me know in the comments down below. I can't wait to finish it and show you guys. It's gonna be a magical journey, and I literally cannot wait. Till next time, thank you so much. I love you, but Jesus loves you more, and have a great day. Bye!